3. No, no. Look at the label. Where does it say egg and where does it say nog? Oh, hold that thought. Hi there. This is Jim Watts with the Tulsa World Scene Department, here with my colleague Jimmie Tramel, also of the Tulsa Scene Department, for our weekly Zoom on things that are going on. The lovely and talented Grace Wood is not able to be with us. She is, as we speak, leaving on a jet plane, hopefully to have a happy holiday someplace. What do we have coming up for this weekend? Obviously, it's the holiday season, so this will probably be a very Christmas intensive show.
Yeah, we're in the Christmas season. I just had a Wednesday story today when we filmed this about Johnny Mathis bringing a Christmas show to River Spirit, at the Cove at River Spirit on Thursday. And then continuing with the Christmas show theme, an Oklahoma artist, J.D. McPherson, is going to bring his Christmas tour. It's called Socks. It's from a Christmas album he did in 2018. But he's never done his Christmas tour in Tulsa. He's bringing it to Kane's Ballroom on Saturday. So we talked to J.D. McPherson about that. And also he has big, giant news about 2 music superstars he's going to team up with and be in their band for a tour in 2022. We won't say who those giant superstars are yet in this video, but you can read Friday's Tulsa World and find out who those people are.
Ah, yes, which is available at fine news agents throughout the city and online at tulsaworld.com. Well, we will have also on Friday a preview of A Christmas Carol, American Theater Company. This is the 44th year, I believe, that they've done this show, written, adapted by Tulsa artists. Bob Odell wrote the book and Richard Averill wrote the music. This is kind of, for the company, kind of a bittersweet thing, because earlier this year, Mr. Averill passed away, as did Ed Durnall, who was the show's director for many, many years. We'll talk with Lori Carlson, who is taking over as director after serving as stage manager for a number of years. Speaking of Christmas, this Sunday we will have an interview with Daniel Gulick, who is a Tulsa artist. For the past 11 years, he has held what he calls the Tulsa Art Hunt, which is he will hide about a dozen or so small original works of art around the city, and then post clues as to where to find them on his social media page. That's going to take place December 23rd, but in advance of that, they are doing this to benefit a nonprofit called Matriarch, which offers services for Indigenous women and children in need. And they are collecting everything from toys to the kids to clothes for children and women of all ages and sizes. So check out our story Sunday about that to see how you can get involved in the giving and learn about how to dash away and look for hidden works of art. What have you got for this Sunday, my friend?
Hey, just in case people are wondering, we've got both the facial hair right here, just under our nose. It is, by the way, a tribute to Burl Ives' snowman character in The Red-Nosed Reindeer, in case viewers are wondering about that. I mean, we just want to confirm that rumor. But
I'm probably closer to that character, being a well-rounded individual, as I'd like to say. But
I'm probably closer to the abominable snow monster myself, with this face.
Well, but you got better teeth.
So, Sunday, you ask about Sunday.
Sunday, yes. Let's get on to the business of that.
Are you interested in the movie Being the Ricardos with Nicole Kidman as Lucy and Javier Bardem as Des Yarnez? Does that interest you at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Does it interest you?
It does. And it's so interesting that the film is, you see Lucy and Ricky on TV, and it's like the perfect marriage, except the fact that Lucy's always trying to be in show business, which causes, problems. But off screen, it was a lot more turbulent than the real life marriage. And, they went through a lot of issues and finally divorced after 20 years in 1960. But Being the Ricardos is about that relationship, not so much about I Love Lucy, which turned 70 this year, by the way. But Lucy is very much back in the news. People still love Lucy. And it gave me a chance to go back and reconnect with an Oklahoman, Wanda Clark, who lives on Grand Lake, and who for 28 years was Lucy's personal secretary and assistant, has great Lucy stories. And I'm not the only one who values talking to Wanda Clark, because Amy Poehler is directing a documentary about Lucy and Desi, and recently phoned Wanda Clark. I had a Zoom call and I had a really good long chat about what Wanda knows about Lucille Ball. So looking forward to that documentary, in addition to Being the Ricardos, which comes out Friday.
Well, yeah, because I remember reading that one of the unfortunate problems with the Arnaz marriage is that they were both pretty much type A personalities. And that Lucy was as sharp in business as she was in comedy, maybe more so than Desi, because I remember reading that she was the one that green lighted the production of Star Trek. And it was originally done under the auspices of the Desilu Productions. So yeah, she was a genius in a lot of ways. So
and Wanda tells me that Lucy would go back to Desi for advice long after their marriage ended, because Lucy was surrounded by so many yes people. Yes, Lucy, yeah, whatever you want, Lucy. And she would go to Desi, and Desi would say, that's a bad idea. So she went to Desi for truth, as opposed to just getting yes from people in her inner circle. But Wanda's interesting and tells good stories.
Okay, great. Well, if you have been anywhere near a TV that is showing shows where celebrities sit and chat, you've probably seen Broken Arrow native Kristin Chenoweth on one of them. She's been on everything from Let's Make a Deal to The Late Late Show, promoting her new Christmas album titled Happiness is Christmas. And we've got an interview with her that basically talks about her being the hardest working woman in show business. She's got the album coming out on December 13th. She does her second solo concert at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York. She just did the National Tree Lighting Ceremony in Washington, D.C. She was in the TV series Schmigadoon that was a big hit. She's got a children's book coming out. And in the midst of all this, she got engaged. So we hit on all of that, include talking about her dog. So that's coming up this Sunday. Let's see what else we've got. And if you're hungry, we talk about Foxy Tacos, which is the latest concept from the makers of Rib Crib Barbecue and Society Burger. They've opened their first location on Cherry Street, in the place that used to be the old Full Moon Cafe. We'll have a full review about that. And coming up, we're going to check out the Jinx version of the Gypsy Coffee House. The Tulsa location has been around for about 20 years, and they recently opened a new branch out in Jinx. So we'll let you know what we think about that. See, I think that covers everything that we had planned. We thank you all for listening, and we will gladly see you later.
Behave.